Okay. Hi guys. I haven't put a video out in like 6 months. 7 months. The last one that I put up, I was talking to you about my friend Jeremy, who passed away in August. Since then, my younger brother passed away in December. So things have just been hard. Really, really hard. I've made tons of excuses to not film. My hair didn't look right. The lighting wasn't right. I hadn't done my makeup. I bought a GoPro and I upgraded my phone specifically so that I could take better videos, and I haven't done anything with this stuff because I didn't know how to talk about it. I still don't know how to talk about it. See, the thing is that my little brother overdosed, and that changes the way that people respond when you talk about it, which is difficult. You tell people my little brother passed away, and they feel bad, and they immediately are so caring and supportive, and then they ask how. They ask how he passed because he was young, 23 years old, and 23-year-olds aren't expected to just pass away. So of course they ask how. It's unavoidable. And when you say overdose, a lot of the compassion turns to curiosity. So suddenly it's like a car accident on the side of the road where everyone's gawking and no one's really thinking about the fact that lives are ruined. So that's difficult for me to stomach, I guess. It makes it a little hard to talk about it. Over a month ago, I was at my goddaughter's birthday. She's 5 and the cutest little thing. Her mom was in the kitchen baking, and I was sitting in the living room with her dad and some kid that they knew. And this kid was probably 20, 21. And he had just met me that day. Knew nothing about me, knew nothing about what I had been coping with over the past few months. And the topic of addiction was brought up by him. The topic of overdoses, specifically. And the drug Narcan that is used in the case of overdoses. And this kid had the opinion that that we should let people die if they overdose. His exact words were to call addicts parasites and drains on society. And what he essentially said is that they're not people. They're not people, and they don't deserve our compassion or our love or our kindness or our life-saving medicine, even though we have the ability to save them, because they're not worth it. I got up. I left the room, went into the kitchen, and sobbed. Because the reality is that for the rest of my life, there are going to be people who think it's a good thing that my little brother is dead. There are going to be people who think that he deserved to die because of substance abuse issues. And those people are completely disregarding the fact that he's a person, that he has friends and family. He's got 2 big sisters that miss him every day and never get to hear his laugh or hug him again. We really need to change the conversation around addiction. That's what I mean. Because the way we talk about it now, and the fact that people like him feel comfortable spouting off that rhetoric in a room of strangers, is not okay. Addicts are people. Like, they have lives, and they have people who love them and will miss them, and I shouldn't have to tell you that. If you know an addict, I know how hard it is to love them and to continue loving them despite the things that they do. It is so hard to love an addict. If you are an addict, know that your addiction doesn't define you, and you are more than that. And you are loved. And I hope you get help. I do. So, I know you guys don't come to my channel to hear lectures or to see me get upset, but this is me. This is my life right now. This is what I'm dealing with, and after 7 months of silence, I thought I should probably open up and talk a little bit about it. I'm heading back to Europe in a couple of weeks, hoping that traveling will help me, as it usually does. So I'll do my best to keep you guys updated when I can. There's just a lot I gotta work through and a lot I gotta process. Grief sucks. I still haven't fully dealt with my grief from losing my friend in August and losing my brother. It just... It's a lot. It's a lot. So... that's where I'm at. Thanks for listening. Be good to each other. Hug the people you love. Tell them how much you care. Every day, every chance you get, you tell them that you love them. Because you never know.